Welcome, team. I would like to welcome you today to Observations for Dummies. Possibly it's more appropriately should be called Observations by Dummies. Today, what I'd like to do is walk you through the process that I use when I do my professional growth plan observations. Sort of a template formula, I suppose. Again, the emphasis here is that everybody needs to develop their own style. What I'm going to show you is the style that I've developed. It may be helpful to you, it may not, but at least it gives you sort of a starting point for those of you that have not done many of these observations yet. And I kind of want to walk you through the format that I use when I go into an observation. Today's observation is a look at one that I conducted with Chris Kringle. Whoops, hello, wrong one. Chris Kringle in a recent teaching setting that I did for his professional growth plan. So to begin, I'd like to scroll down and look at kind of the categories that I developed. You'll notice that I have a beginning, a middle, and an end when I do my write-ups. Um, and this is just a look at how I break things down. First of all, let's back up, and I want to look at what I consider to be a quality professional growth plan. It's got two components to it. There's first teacher action. I look for that, and we'll look at one in real time in a minute. And I look for the student interaction as part of the plan. When I begin the write-up, what I like to do is include two components at the beginning. One is the evidence of adherence to the plan. I'll make a comment about that. And then I also include the plan language and set it in context. And again, we'll talk about that when we look at an actual professional growth plan write-up of mine. Following that, if there's any pertinent backstory about the class that should be included, I try to include that, as well as the connection of the activity to the person's professional growth plan. Finally, as I close out my observation notes, if at all possible, like to affirm the effort by the teacher, and I like to acknowledge their successful connection of their plan to student learning. At this point, what I'd like to do is look at the actual plan that somebody has done. I'm sorry, the actual growth plan write-up that I did, and see if this fits for you.